Another consequence of wasting time is broken relationships. We assume that the people in our lives will always be there, that we can always call them later, spend time with them another day, or show them we care when we are less busy. But time is not just limited for us, it is limited for everyone. The people we love will not always be there. The moments we take for granted will one day become memories we wish we could relive. Too often we realize the value of time with others only after they have gone. Wasting time also affects our mental and emotional well-being. When we delay important tasks, we feel overwhelmed. When we avoid our responsibilities, we create unnecessary stress. When we spend too much time on meaningless activities, we lose our sense of purpose. Time wasted does not just disappear, it accumulates, and one day we wake up feeling lost, unfulfilled, and disappointed in ourselves. The burden of wasted time is heavy, and carrying it becomes harder with each passing day. Opportunities do not wait for us. Life does not slow down so we can catch up. The world keeps moving forward, and if we waste our time, we will be left behind. Success, happiness, and fulfillment are not reserved for a select few. They are available to those who are willing to use their time wisely. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who not is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is discipline. It is the ability to recognize the value of time and to use it in a way that brings purpose and meaning to life. The scariest truth about time is that we do not always realize its worth until we have little of it left. We spend years chasing the wrong things, only to realize that the most valuable thing we had was time itself. But time is not something we can get back. It's not something we can buy, borrow, or pause. It moves forward relentlessly, and it is up to us to decide whether we move with it or let it pass us by. Time is one of the greatest gifts we have, yet it is also one of the most misused. We often find ourselves wishing for more hours in a day, complaining that time is slipping away too fast, and regretting the moments we let go to waste. But the truth is, time is not something that needs to be managed. It is something that needs to be valued. How we use our time determines the kind of life we create, the dreams we achieve, and the legacy we leave behind. There are people who complain that they do not have enough time, yet they spend time scrolling through their phone, engaging in meaningless conversations, and procrastinating on the things that truly matter. On the other hand, there are people who have the same 24 hours, but they seem to accomplish so much more. The difference is not in the amount of time they have, it is in the way they use it. The secret to success, happiness, and fulfillment lies in the ability to prioritize, to eliminate distractions, and to be intentional with every moment we are given. One of the biggest reasons people waste time is because they lack clarity. When you do not have a clear purpose, it is easy to get distracted, to fill your days with unimportant activities, and to go through life without direction. But when you know what you want, when you have a vision for your life, you naturally start making better choices. You stop saying yes to everything and start focusing on what truly matters. You stop waiting for motivation and start creating discipline. You stop postponing your dreams and start taking action, no matter how small. Another important aspect of using time wisely is learning to say no. We live in a world where everyone demands our attention. There are endless social gatherings, unnecessary meetings, and distractions disguised as entertainment. But if we try to please everyone, we end up losing ourselves. Time is too precious to be spent on things that do not align with our goals, our growth, or our well-being. Saying no is not selfish. It is necessary. It is a way of protecting our time, our energy, and our dreams. The way we start our day sets the tone for everything that follows. If we wake up without a plan, without a purpose, and without discipline, we spend the day reacting to situations instead of creating opportunities. But when we wake up with a clear intention, when we take charge of our time instead of letting time control us, we become unstoppable. Simple habits like setting goals, practicing gratitude, and eliminating distractions can transform the way we live. Small changes in our daily routine can lead to big transformations over time. Many people believe that they need long hours to make progress, but that is not true. Success is not about working harder. It is about working smarter. It is about making the most of the little time we have. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment to start something, we must learn to start with what we have. Instead of waiting for long hours of free time, we must learn to use the small pockets of time available to us. Instead of waiting for motivation, we must learn to rely on consistency. A few minutes spent on the right things every day are more valuable than long hours spent on the wrong things. Time is also best used when it is invested in learning and growth. The world is constantly changing, and those who stop learning stop growing. We must use our time to read, to gain new skills, and become better versions of ourselves. Knowledge is one of the few things in life that no one can take away from us. And the more we learn, the more opportunities we create for ourselves. Instead of wasting time on things that do not serve us, we must invest it in things that make us stronger, wiser, and more capable. One of the most meaningful ways to use time is by spending it with the people who matter. In the pursuit of success, many people neglect their relationships, believing that they will have time later to make up for it. But time does not wait. The people we love will not always be there, and the moments we take for granted today may one day become the memories we wish we could relive. No amount of money or achievement can replace the joy of meaningful connections. So we must make time for the people who truly matters before it is too late. At the end of the day, how we use our time is a reflection of what we truly value. If we value our dreams, we will make time for them. If we value our health, we will take care of our bodies. If we value our relationships, we will invest time in the people we love. Excuses do not build a meaningful life. Actions do. And the actions we take every day, no matter how small, shape the future we create. Thank you for watching. My name is Blessing.